Welcome to the road to Skyblivion. Now that we have a goal set in place, we'd like to break down where we are at and where we need to travel to get there. In this video, we aim to show you exactly what has been completed and what still remains in order to make our release goal of 2025. Should you feel you have the skills needed to help us achieve that goal, we are always looking for new volunteers. The world spaces. Our landscaping and level design serves as the canvas for players to paint their own stories, so we strive to craft as attractive a world space as possible. Though significant strides have been made on various regions, some require more attention, like the grassy West Weald, snowy Valus and Gerald Mountains, and Nibonese lakes and forests. By doing so, we aim to make the world more captivating to explore and enhance the visual storytelling aspects for which the Elder Scrolls series is so beloved. The land of Cyrodiil is divided into 9 different regions. We start off with the Gold Coast, which recently had all 526 cells landscaped. The Colovian Highlands has all 422 cells landscaped. The Fall Forest and Heartlands region has all 405 cells landscaped. The Great Forest, with its 460 cells, has been fully landscaped in record time. The Gerald and Valus Mountains, with 517 cells, has also been fully landscaped. And the Swamps of Blackwood have all 803 cells completed. Currently, the West Weald is the least polished area, sitting at 43 out of 284 cells, or around 15%. The Nibonese Basin also needs work, with 300 out of the 674 cells completed. And the nearby Nibonese Valley similarly sits at around 50% completion, with 155 out of 300 cells finished. The Skyblivion world map has a total of 4,391 cells, of which we have completed 3,632, or 82.7%. Beyond the borders of Cyrodiil, and even Nirn itself, lie 40 unique world spaces, from hostile Oblivion realms to painted worlds, dreams, and alternate realities ruled by Daedric princes. So far, we've completed 11 world spaces, with most of the remaining 29 being Oblivion realms, which we're saving for last. Our plan is to use all the knowledge and skills we've gained over the years to make these realms a truly memorable part of the gaming experience. Once a region is complete, the magic of navmeshing can begin. This process involves adding a navigational mesh to the world map, allowing creatures to roam, battle, and follow you. We're currently around a third of the way through this mammoth task, which means that NPCs and quests are fully functional in those completed parts of the map. This is a quicker process when tackled on a cell-by-cell basis compared to landscaping. If you have some spare time and are interested in lending a hand, the Navmesh team is always looking for new recruits to help speed things along. Now, let's turn to our interiors. We have a whopping 600 interiors, with 260 completed, or roughly 40% of the total. They are divided into categories, including castles, unique structures, stables, shops, sewers, mines, inns, homes, forts, chapels, caves, imperial watchtowers, and Ayleid ruins. Of these interior locations, dungeons are by far the most time-intensive, accounting for 220 of the total. That's why our focus has been on completing dungeons like caves, forts, and mines first, with 190 either finished or in progress. The remaining 380 interior locations, like houses, shops, and other smaller locations, take a fraction of the time to complete and are often tackled in larger batches. Whether you're interested in working on houses or dungeons, we warmly welcome your volunteer application. 3D. From the threads that make up your character's garments to the lush forest greenery and the birds that soar high above. Each 3D object and creature infuses life into Cyrodiil. While many object groups are well underway, some areas create a bottleneck for other departments. For instance, if the architecture set for a city hasn't been remade, the level design team can't advance in rebuilding that area in-game. Furthermore, without recreating all 2,508 of Oblivion's 3D objects from the ground up, we won't meet the required legal standard to release Skyblivion. Our plants and clothes are particularly underdeveloped, and we need extra help in wrapping up this extensive list of assets. We have some 615 objects yet to create. Although some could be borrowed from Skyrim, many of them are not suitable for integration into Skyblivion, so there remains a long list of assets to recreate from scratch. Our 3D team is chugging away, but we always welcome new artists to lend a hand, even in the final stages of development. Quests. In Skyblivion, players can create their own story and make a name for themselves by embarking on the 199 quests available. Out of these quests, 97 are currently playable, 25 are in progress, and 77 still need to be worked on. These quests can be found in various quest lines: main quests, the Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, side quests, Daedric quests, arena quests, and master training quests. Gameplay systems. Oblivion is renowned for its unique mechanics, many of which are currently operational and in-game. These include the class system, spellcrafting, spells and magic, underwater combat, alchemy, weathers, disposition, and attributes. Additional mechanics may be added in the future. Time will tell. Cyrodiil would never truly immerse the player without Oblivion's iconic music. We are proud to announce that all original tracks have been retained and supplemented with 17 new tracks. Each of the 9 regions has a unique new track, complemented by 3 new dungeon exploration themes. Additionally, the atmospheric music for the Oblivion realms has been updated for an even more absorbing experience. In regards to DLC, our focus is 100% on Skyblivion for now, in order to release the base game at some point in 2025. Once Skyblivion is in your hands, we shall turn our attention to the Shivering Isles and other extra content. We've come a long way since the project began in earnest back in 2016. Having a tangible release goal is amazing and terrifying all at once, but with your help, we are confident we will meet it. If you feel you have the skills to help us breathe new life into Cyrodiil, please consider applying at www.skyblivion.com/volunteer. What started out as a simple side project has evolved into one of the biggest modding projects to date. Despite the massive scope of this project, we are finally seeing the end of the road, and there is still work to be done. We hope this video has given you a better insight into the project, and perhaps has shown how some of you might be able to contribute yourselves. Only with the Elder Scrolls modding community's talents and the support of this fantastic community could we have ever gotten as far as we have. We hope you continue to support us as you have for years, and we are excited to share much more.